Hello again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is Eccentric Rockstar Seed, and I have intuitive messages to give you. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. What's up? I'd love to meet you, meet new friends, make new friends. Okay? All of us are on this quest to find our soul tribe. And you're doing yourself, and you're doing yourself very well. Okay? Don't change. I don't have too many pre-messages or downloads except soul to soul, back to life. Yellow. I see a lot of yellow. Bumblebee, Jasper. Be careful, son. It's okay. Lighthearted energy. Could be daisies too. But love in the form of yellow. Yellow is the color of sun rays. Let's see. Thoughts. It is just a thought, and a thought can be changed. But you're thinking. What you're thinking about. You're thinking about your dreams, your goals, and aspirations, because that's what's on the bottom. Let's ponder that.
Nope,
All gone. Dreams. What are your dreams? You ever think about traditional times with our parents, grandparents, etc., and how modern times have completely contradicted the sacred values, traditions, and the spiritual beliefs that keep us nurtured, valued, and respected? It's almost like our feelings of, you kind of feel like an iRobot, governed by constraints of like the practicalities and the logistic point of views and the duties that allow very little time for, what appears to be indulgent or magical, or just pursue your dreams. Like, why is it become so difficult to, you have an idea, you have a thought, and then you write it down, and then you start to pursue what you need to do in order to pursue it. Your thoughts, you take action on those thoughts and those dreams. And it's like, where did all the value go? A dream is merely a goal without feet. So why has it become so complex with putting the feet on the dream? You know what I mean? And it's often through like the creative power of dreams and visualizations that we find courage to begin that realization. Listen to everybody who's super successful. Think about it. It all started with just a thought or a dream. Maybe you're called to rethink your direction or make some changes. The world needs dreamers, and the world needs doers, but above all, the world needs dreamers who do. I take to people who will grind out an idea, just from a thought. I'm drinking coffee, so just if I'm taking sips as I'm thinking. Okay. That's what it feels like. It's like, what are you thinking about? You could be sitting over coffee and just pondering how far you've come, and by means of what's important to you. What is your dreams? What you're passionate about? What makes you happy? And how much time and energy have you invested in it, or did you put it on the back burner, so to speak? You know, to have a thought is a powerful, very powerful spiritual vibration, and it can be used, you know, for healing. It also can be used, you know, it depends. Like, the evolution of the thinker is what I feel like this is. How have you evolved? Like, this is about the importance of your thoughts as they precede action. Are they the driving force on how you experience your life? Listen to reason. What is your reason? Your decisions and how you resolve a situation. It's about the quality of your thoughts, and they always determine the wisdom of your choices. It's like be aware. Positive power of your thoughts and how they affect your current situation and others around you. Be very aware. When reasoning endings and using the calming, intuitive influence of prayer, meditation as a tool to soften, you know, the rawness, the vulgarity, you know, that edginess, to create the balance. So, do you need to balance out your thoughts a little bit better? Maybe you have been. This is quality control. Look how she's sitting in her space and she's just thinking. So let's figure out what you're thinking. It's a very, very abundant morning. I keep seeing yellow. Prioritize. Focus. Narrow your focus. Split energy leads to poor results. Prioritize your most important business tasks and get those done first. So that's what you're thinking. And on the bottom of that is standing out, your personal brand, and listing the ways to bring about what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from a crowd. I feel like the group of people I'm speaking to, you may have a thirst for travel. I feel like you may want to branch out more to be able to accomplish more. That's what it just stuck out to me. I see Europe. Europe is a big deal. You okay? Whatever. Europe is a big deal for somebody. You're trying to figure out how you can network and make connections there and do business there. I see a lot of writing. I see reading material, period. Whether it's a magazine, a newspaper, or a novel. I see it. I don't see movies, pretty much, but I see camera roll by way of photography. I see French. I see Europe. Yeah. And you figuring out, how am I going to get there? How can I get there? What about your dreams? Your dreams, your position. Position is as expert. So it's levels to it. You have amateur, novice, learner, skilled, expert. Step into your power boldly. Own your topic. Show how you can help. Position yourself as an expert in your niche. So what exactly, and on the bottom of it is train. My baby ripped the card, but this is training. This is exercise daily to keep your body and spirit strong, healthy, and full of energy. You need to build your business. Unless it's a fitness business, which it could be, health and wellness, But really, I just feel like whatever your expertise is, whatever your niche is, you're called to move your body. Train your body, train your spirit, train your mind. Really, your mind and spirit. It can be done through exercise. It's like, what can you do to push it along, to push it further? It's just a thought, and a thought can be changed. Why do I keep hearing it? That's a positive affirmation. Okay, these cards flipped over. Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, overall energy. What do you tell yourself? This is something coming in. This is communication. What are you passionate about? Something you want something to take off, or something is going to take off. I don't know yet. What's on the bottom? The Chariot. You're trying to propel something forward faster, but the Eight of Wands is in the upright, so that's a yes card. Maybe if you had a different vehicle, you would get to where you need to be faster. I see time. You're looking at the time and how much more you can get done with your time. Added resources. With the Chariot, you need a faster car. This could even be pilot school. You could be flying. A private pilot license. You could want a private pilot license. That's the entry-level pilot license. That's the first level. So maybe you want to figure out how to rent planes. Like you rent cars, you rent planes to just fly. That's faster. Eight of Wands is fast. So that's what I'm thinking. How can I move faster? How can I get, I want to get more done. That's the energy. It's like I'm not rushing, but I want to pick it up quite a bit. I hear you. So what's the obstacle? Maybe that was the obstacle. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is in the challenge, is the obstacle. Networking. Hierophant. Up top. What's in the subconscious? The moon. There's double Cancer energy here. Triple Cancer energy, actually. Chariot, Three of Cups, Moon. So to me, that's strategy. That's strategizing. I feel like this person is very, very skilled and very detailed at what they do. And now they're thinking about how they're going to express it to the world, how they're going to get the message across to the world. Really, it just looks like strategy. You're aiming to be the leader of the community with the Hierophant here. That's what I think your end all goal is, the Hierophant. And you're taking all the due diligence. I have very youthful, it's giving me youthful energy. Like you feel real sprightly, you feel very passionate about this. And all of it is pointing, they're all in the upright. So these are yes cards. These are propelling you forward. This is the Most High propelling you forward too. Positive, remain positive is what I'm hearing. What's the Page of Wands? It's a letter. You could have got a personal loan. I say yes to a loan, or yes to a loan for a vehicle, or yes to some like grants or loans for school, anything to advance you, to make you the expert. Where's the Moon? This is talking business. I hear that loud and clear. We're talking business. Let's talk business. Are you having an argument with somebody? Because in that scene, he was arguing with Mo Green, Al Pacino. His character he was arguing because he came to settle all family scores at this point. This is Godfather 1. And he said, I want to buy you out. Is my credit good enough to buy you out? And he said, nah, you don't buy me out, I buy you out. And Michael says, your casino loses business. Maybe we could do better. He said, you think I'm skimming off the top? He said, nah, you're unlucky. And he gets mad and says, he used a derogatory term. He said, y'all make me laugh. I do you a favor by taking Freddie in when you're having a hard time. Now you're trying to push me out. No, you took Fredo in because the Molinari family bankrolled your casino. Now we're talking business. Let's talk business. This is somebody you had a healthy enough relationship with by way of business, and now you're trying to excel past that, or you're trying to advance past that. But I don't see you talking very much. You know, you have this, I think that's one meeting once and for all. Like this one is a setting where you're going to say what you have to say one time. Everything else is going to be strategy, moving in silence. All the while you're training to propel yourself forward in what you're about to do next. She looks like Madam C.J. Walker to me. So it doesn't matter the nature of your business. I just feel like the purpose is you feel like you can do better. Whoever you've been working with or networking with, or you're finding new people to network with, you feel like you can do better. So the Moon, I feel like, would be your intuition or being in that receptive energy to be able to teach it. Because the Hierophant represents Taurus energy. They're both feminine energies. Okay, so what's the Page of Wands? Six of Coins. Yeah, I feel like this is business. Pentacles. To me, that's like a personal loan. That's an agreement. Or you got voted in by the township. You know that every neighborhood has the township watch, or whoever the committee is, whoever the higher ups is, you went to go speak to them to to contribute to the community. Maybe you're new to this community, but the way you're doing it is very strategic, is very business savvy. It's not just you moving to a new neighborhood and you're just a resident there. You're making very powerful connections with people, and you're introducing yourself to the community as someone who is a contributor with the Chariot card here. So what's the Moon? Why is the Three of Cups a challenging position? That may not be the right crowd to network to. The Empress. And that's clarifying the Three of Cups. This is more Venus energy, more feminine energy. So this is you knowing your worth and knowing your value and what you bring to the table. And you're just, You just need to switch out who you have to work with, people who are more like you or more along the lines of what you're doing, because trying to build it with people who are maybe okay, they're doing their own thing, for best choice of words, but they're not as hungry for it as you. But they're not bad people. They're not going where you're going. They're just not as serious about it as you. So with the Six of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands, you're making new connections. You know, that's going to showcase your value. You're trying to, how can I say this? This is not ordinary love. You're expressing yourself at a royal status. You're establishing yourself. You're raising, with the Empress, you're raising your status in society. The Empress, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. And the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. You're going where you are received well. You see that? So you're making your rounds. You're making your contributions. And where you're coming from is you can't be seen. You're not getting, the message is not getting across. It's just not working out. For whatever reason, it's just not working out. But you got double Venus energy here. So you're being real strategic and real savvy. So what's the moon? The moon could represent secrets. You might have learned some secrets about some people you've been doing business with, or some people have been working in secret to try to cock block you. Not to be too negative. We're not going negative. We're just worried about what you're doing. King of Cups. That's keeping your emotions in check and following your intuition. But taking emotional accountability. People could be trying your character or challenging your character, and you're called to maintain emotional intelligence, especially as a person in business, especially if you want to be a person in business. You have to control your emotions a lot, like from day to day. That's challenging within itself, because people can work your last nerve. What's the Chariot? Whoops. The Chariot is evolution. I like that word, evolution. Keep on moving. That's why I keep hearing soul to soul. Don't stop. I wish I knew more of the words. I would sing it, but the Chariot is moving on. Like, it might have been a disaster. You trying to build something and you got a personal brand and you trying to establish yourself. It's like you have responsibilities to keep up with, and it's not a thing where it's like, well, this just not working out, I'm going to give up. Something deeper and more spiritual came out of you doing all of this. And with this evolution, you're about to receive something real. Like, you, with every difficulty comes 2 eases. So I see 8 different blessings coming your way, because you got to think about everything that's been difficult for you so far. And now this is a Judgment card that says evolution. You know, evolution is, you're that butterfly now. That butterfly is significant. It means you're the Empress, okay? And to be, you the big dog, you the big horse in the community now, or about to be. You know, you're at that status, that position. Your position now, you went from amateur, novice, learner, skilled. Now you're the expert, obviously, because you're the Empress. And with the Hierophant here, that's your influence in the community. I don't think that's a different person. I think this is you putting your bid in. As difficult as it was easier than I thought. That's what I heard. Trying to build a personal brand. It's like you went back to the basics. If you think about back in the 90s, people had to manually build being an entrepreneur. Nowadays, you have a lot of technology that propels it faster, that gets the message across a lot faster. The energy is 8 of Wands. Well, actually the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So you can get the message out a lot faster nowadays, especially with the Chariot. You can move around quicker and more efficiently. That's what I get from this. Yeah, you're getting away from all stagnancy, anything that might have kept you stuck, or you just could not push your business past a certain level. It was a trial that came with that. It was a few difficulties that came with that. And now the evolution of it all is, the point of it was for you. Remember back then I said you left Mars to go to Venus? You left off of your masculine energy to get more into that receptive energy, that creative energy. And now you're just sitting here thinking about it all, just taking it all in with this, with the thought. It was just a thought, and that thought could be changed. Somebody tried to change your mind about what you were trying to establish for yourself. Somebody could have tried to talk you out of it, out of your dreams. These are serious-minded cards. Like this is somebody who's taken very serious. Hierophant, Empress, Chariot, King of Cups. Empress operating out of her King of Cups. Like as a masculine, a feminine. This is a balance of masculine and feminine energy. You know what I mean? So the masculine energy is taking creative accountability to bring your dreams into a realization. You have a lot of self-realization. Yes, let's do this. What about the Hierophant? I think that's your dream, is to be the Hierophant. I hear I'm more than just a housewife. I don't have to sit in the kitchen and make cupcakes. I hear that. There's nothing wrong with it, but you don't, the point of it is don't let nobody box you in. See? Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant is the Queen of Pentacles. Value. You upped your value. Even though the Queen of Pentacles is a valued woman. Or valued person, period, man or woman. That's somebody who balances the home, the money, and the business. Like they do it all. Okay? They just naturally good at all of it. So now, this Queen of Pentacles, that gives me Capricorn energy. But it's Taurus energy too. So Hierophant is clarified by Queen of Pentacles. Value. I said that. You know your value. You know your worth. You're a lot happier. With the Three of Cups, that represents happiness. Harmonious. You're at peace with yourself. And this King of Cups with the moon is you're doing your shadow work. That's how you show up so mature and emotionally intelligent. This is an expert. Okay? You're a healer, an empathic, truly compassionate person. And you never thought that was going to be the foundation for that's the basis for your evolution. This is what came out of it. This is who you turned out to be. Doing your shadow work, but it's also the marketing strategy for your personal brand. This is how you stand out. This is what makes you different than the rest. Because you prioritize yourself and you narrowed your focus. You don't split your energy between showing up for other people and showing up for yourself. That's a repeating message, but it is what it is. That's what keeps coming out. You know what? You could have been one of those kids who thought you were a loser because you didn't have everything that you needed to pursue your dreams then. This is somebody who's a small child who would write down and draw out. Page of Wands is creative. That's spiritual. You were very spiritual, and you used to draw images that described what you wanted for yourself and how you were going to do it. Like, you were always a planner. More on thought. Do I need to know anything more on thoughts? That's right. Keep your emotions in check. Don't. You came out with leather skin. Don't let them see you sweat. Which is something, I think you learned that early. Six of Swords. This takes me. This is my peaceful place. This is my muse. Your thoughts are more calming. You know, this is paying attention to your thoughts. You are taking emotional accountability. You don't get all up in your... Do people pay you? For those I'm talking to, do people pay you for your expertise? Because you're a healer. Like, Six of Swords is calm. Moving to calmer waters. Mentally. And expressing the way you express yourself. The way you speak. The way you think. I'm thinking yes. Yellow is the color of sun rays. Keep on moving. That's a calming song anyway. That's very relaxing. That's because you're business savvy. I feel like my Queen of Pentacles and a Hierophant is a merchant. This is a merchant. And then you have the Empress. So that's a mother. A mother. All of them are entrepreneurs with the King of Cups. So you play both roles. You could be single parent, a divorce, single parent who has created something more. She's not just a statistic. This is somebody, raise your status in society. Okay. You're not a statistic. Usually when a woman is divorced with children, she's not hot commodity no more. She's overlooked. Like, she's picked over because she's not young and fertile. Like, she's already a ready-made family. She's mature. She's not she's not as desirable of a candidate to remarry. So instead of you making that the end goal, you decided to, you took a look at yourself. You took a look at your situation and said, all these visions and dreams and creativity, all these skills and talents that I have and this business savvy I have, I'm not going to let it fall to the wayside. I used it in a way of building my family. So now that I have this family, but no counterpart, I'm going to take those same skills and experiences and feed my family, build an empire to support my family. But I'm not going to stop there. It's more than, it's not a victim mentality. It's a show up in the community. You know, that's how I'm going to feed them. It's not about going to pursue somebody else's dream. No, this is about being ballsy enough to do it against all the odds. This is bucking up against grown-ass men who, by nature, would naturally be better at running a business and building businesses to bring home the bacon so you can feed the children and educate the children. Build a schoolhouse. That's what I heard. With this Six of Pentacles here, look. You're teaching your children, you know, a lot of morals and values that have been lost in transit in modern day times. You're teaching your children how to look up to their elders. They don't have to be your pop or your grandmom for you to take care of them. Show respect. That's a valued person. That's a valued resource. The community is happy to have you. Last minute messages. Yes, son. Last minute messages. Protection. Protection. What does that mean? Protection. King of Swords. What is that? Ace of Cups. On one hand, you're protected. On the other hand, somebody protects you. Now, swords is communication. That's an expert. That's an attorney. You're going to need it. But that's also you being a warrior, standing up for yourself and your family, and showing up in society. Okay? And on this protection card, she has a sword in her hand, and that's clarified by the King of Swords. Expert level. Position is expert. So that would make you like a King of Swords. You have opened the spring within you, and now you can leave love to do its purifying work. Well, these are definitely two different avenues. King of Cups is checking your emotions at the door. King of Swords is logical, intelligent. Both are intelligent, but you done showcased many talents here on this board already with the Pentacles and the Kings here, the Queen and the Kings, and the Ace of Cups. So that's an opportunity for emotional fulfillment. But you was ballsy enough to do it. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. I should take a picture of this. This is phenomenal. This is who you turned up to be. You're the protector you wish you had. You became the protector you wish you had. Oh well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. How beautiful this woman is.